Previously on KIMBA TV. If RTH is gonna hold this, then you would at least see like something. Somewhere around here is like the more statistically advantageous short. And then if you're really bullish and you think that that low is in, then this settlement is your bullish retest. This is your invalidation, or you're looking somewhere around here for the long, which would be the FF. But then the question is, do you want that today, or you want to wait for that on Monday? All right, when I get back, give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna go reload the bong. We'll do $1,000 2-bit giveaway, and it's for keeps now. No more testing the giveaway bot. So now it's for keeps. So we'll give away $2,000 real quick. I want to see how it works out. But if you do win, you get to keep it. Okay, 2-bit. Yeah, we'll do 2,000 on 2-bit today. And you want BLOFIN? I got BLOFIN coming up on Monday. Don't worry. We'll do it on every single exchange. I have a dinner meeting real quick. So what I'm thinking is maybe I'll just keep the stream running while I go grab a super quick dinner. And then when we come back, I want to nerd out on some altcoins. Goddamn. By the way, how many of y'all juicing on the soul? How many of y'all juicing on the soul? Either you're juicing on the soul, or you're looking at me like, dude, fuck you, man. I'm sick of your lines, bro.
I'm juicing.
Anybody, you're either juicing the fuck up because you bereaved, or you were like, it's Friday. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait for the sweep. I don't know if the low is good. And you're just like, dude. Fuck your lines, Kimba. Cause how many of y'all have been how many of y'all were here with me on this? Remember this? Remember the ba-bing, 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 ba-bing. And then like how many of y'all remember the weekend stream when we were like, dude, this is actually Gucci Magooch? And then how many of y'all remember when we first actually hit this as resistance? Because if you go into the higher time frame, it's pixel perfect like this. How many of y'all just remember conceptually talking about bullish retest here? If we hold this, then what did we say that we could get? Do you guys remember all of this step by step? What did we say that could happen if we get this? Okay, now we change structure. We got a higher high. So if we got a higher high, then what would be the next step that we would look for? A higher low. Where would it make sense to have a higher low? I mean, we don't get bullish on penetration. We get bullish on what? Gents, you either believe it or you don't. You either believe, right, JV? And I know that it can be intimidating. I don't expect everybody to just have blind faith on it, but I will tell you that if you were able to organically come up with all of these levels and understand it and organically come up with the narrative, I think this would have been really easy to trade, even if you missed the 160 long, you know, with me. So I think it's Juicy Maguchi. What are you guys thinking? Is there anybody that's like, dude, I don't have a long yet. Tell me where I could chase this. Anybody thinking or asking where could I could, because that's actually kind of an easy answer too. You know, depending on what Bitcoin does, you can easily make an argument for the 172, 175 cluster again. It really just depends on what time frame you're gonna tolerate, you know? So whether it's you're thinking to yourself, okay, well, Bitcoin's gonna sweep the fucked up lows. It's gonna, you know, on Monday I'll get into a long Kimba. I still believe in Bugatti money, easy money. I still think about value area low and you know, range bing bong ding dong, right? This is range bing bong ding dong. Me personally, I would prefer a complete sort of like a I think that's a better short. But you can't deny that it's having trouble getting above the fucking point of control. It would only make sense that you would look for the value area low. And so depending on if you think that's going to hold, what kind of structure, when is it going to do, you can kind of start to reverse engineer what maybe you would want for Sol. Last but not least, we are now almost exactly, 30 days before? Because it's August 16th today, right? Is it August 16th? August 16th. Hey, FOMC next month, September 17th. You have exactly pretty much 4 weeks to get that thing. You know, so it's not really about Sol, this story that I'm trying to tell y'all. And really, I'm reminding you guys, right? Because hands up if you were here for all of this. Hands up if you were here when like this shit was right here. We had this and we were getting ready. Because we put the limits here, this trade idea, when we were up here. So we anticipated, we prepared, we stuck through it, we bereaved. Okay, it popped. Okay, cool. But we don't get bullish on retest. We knew that as long as this holds, we can change structure. Well, we did change structure. What do we want next? Everything looking good? But I feel like this shit can be a lot easier. One, lower leverage, and just understanding basic concepts. So yeah, Lati says Sol Link Adam. Nice. It's really just about being prepared. You know, and giving yourself a shot. So, not too bad, huh? Not too bad. How many of you guys have been able to see this whole narrative? You guys ready to kind of... My situation with Sol, like I told you guys last week, I'm already good. I'm going to just hope that I don't, you know, get round tripped or some goofy. But this whole thing, like, I'm not getting got when this thing is dumping. I'm not getting got when this thing is dumping. I'm not getting got when it pumps and it goes to the value area low. I'm not getting got when it's doing a bullish retest. I'm not getting got when it's doing this, and I'm not getting got when it's doing this. Everything is sort of anticipatory, isn't it? So you can do the same thing on any of these altcoins, I think, assuming that the market cap is reasonable. Obviously, if you tell me, hey, what about Shiba Bubu Ya coin? It's got market cap of 20,000 on Sol, on Axiom. No. But assuming that you're not talking about some goofy, for the most part, identify value, look for rotate. How many, you know, is it above value? Is it above point of control? Is it above value area low? Or is everything below significant levels? Is it below VWAP? Is it below point of control? And that's it. That being said, it's time to juice, y'all. It's time to juice. So what should I do? Should I just keep the stream running for like 50 minutes while I go do a quick little dinner meeting and then come back and we can nerd out for like an hour? Or should I just end the stream now and then maybe do like a really juicy nerd out tomorrow? I just feel like we don't have time to be putting this shit like pushing it back every day. No, we'll do it tomorrow. No, we'll do it tomorrow. No, we'll do it tomorrow. Some of y'all are going to miss out on some really nice altcoin longs. Me included. What the fuck? What? Yo, these levels are fucking insane, though. I'm not going to fucking lie, man. What the fuck? How does that even happen? Same thing with Bitcoin, you know, like there's probably at least one altcoin where if you take the trade this weekend, it's gonna juice you the fuck up before Monday. Which one do you think it is? What are you guys doing this week? What are you guys doing tonight? What are you guys doing tonight? How many of y'all kind of locked in? Dude, I don't even want to go to this fucking dinner meeting. I think hitting like easy money, Bugatti money, and even really lower, the value area low technically I think is around like 116.4. And then you start to really get into like CME single prints and imbalances. So I think based off of what I have right now, which isn't much, which is like this bullshit crabbing, you know, I would be interested in like a short here, maybe like an SFP type of thing, okay? Or here. So I think that depending on when it wants to, if it tries to move up, if it tries to do it, like let's say it tries to do it right now on low volume, this is probably more likely. If it starts to really go with Sunday CME, ETH already open, then this I feel like would be more likely. So that would be because obviously more volume means stronger move, and stronger move means more liquidity grab, or the opportunity to grab more liquidity. Like that's not, I don't really care too much about the short. I think like, should we extend this box? I think the box comes back in play. Can you imagine if it pixel fucks the box again, dude? And then that would kind of line up with the S&P. Yeah, but there's a lot of levels. I mean, this is the first nice long attempt. Probably somewhere between this VWAP and here is probably like my next sort of like, especially if I see like a good reaction right there. But at some point, this is all going to collapse and most of it's going to get given back anyways, So, first long, maybe second one. Obviously, this one with the last minor, you've got the single print right there too. So you're like, fuck. And this bitch has always lined up right there. So, maybe like a trident. A lot of people are going to be thinking the same thing. Like, we can't lose this one. And then, if you remember, the really Gucci long that we would like to get is this one. Yeah, and so it would be the anchor VWAP from the retracement. This eventually kind of, maybe like a dank. I think this keeps going all the way up until September FOMC, and then maybe like a dang trap longs. Fuck. And then Trump is gonna be like, this is his fault. This is his fault. It's dump. The markets are dumping because he cut the rates too late. Now it's too late, motherfucker. Okay, this is not my fault. It has nothing to do with the tariffs that I just implemented all across the globe. It's his fault. Jerome is gonna be like, what the fuck, dude? You were harassing me all year to fucking cut this bitch, and now All right, so right around here, what I'm thinking the market top is going to be is when they start asking about Epstein files again. All right, Trump is going to have to deflect and he's going to need a distraction. So he's going to actually have to nuke the market. Okay, this is going to probably lead to a global tariff. Okay, global tariff. Okay, and then so we're going to nuke this bitch. He's going to nuke it, nuke it, nuke it. We're going to hit him with the Jerome cut this bitch too late type of shit. And then right around here, probably around the single prints, he's gonna have to do a I broker the peace between Ukraine and Russia. Okay, and then he's gonna pump the markets. Okay, we're gonna at least go to 75 hundo. 75. Let's go to 8,000. Fuck it. Right around here. And then probably
Bitcoin is going to...
8 years from now, somebody is gonna be like, "Hey, Kimba, what do you think about S&P?" And I'm gonna have to be like, "Rewind the highlight. Watch the highlight from 4.5 years ago, Saturday, August 16th. Watch the highlight from 2025, 4 years ago." I love you guys. I love you guys. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back. If I see ya, awesome. If I don't, that's okay. I'll be back on tomorrow as well. Namgod, wrong person. Nace is pinche desnet. Wrong person. Daydream Vieria. Nate, Fusion, Crypto Bro. Who were the people that gifted subs earlier? Danny Bellagio. Hakuna Matata. Yeah, there were a couple of other people, but you guys are the best. I can't switch to that overlay right now. Vladimir says, how long before you come back? Like an hour. Yep. Speaking of NFTs, I'm just meeting quickly with the team for a NFT startup. That's really it. I'm just getting a quick update on an investment, and then I will be back. So like an hour and a half max, Vlad. Yeah. And then, if you want, we could maybe nerd out on ETH. But honestly, I have a whole lot of work I got to do. It'll probably just be quiet. Maybe I have some new music if you guys want to vibe out. Yeah. And since there won't be that many people here, you can we can get real intimate, let us up, crack open a cold one. Sounds good? But yeah, if you want to go to bed, go to bed. Please go to bed. You're not going to miss much. We'll probably, nerd out on this shit a little bit. Start prepping, getting ready. And if you guys want to, if you want to just kind of help me make sure all this shit is actually working. Hopefully it's working. Everything should be working. Kachoy Boo Boo Ya. Make sure you guys have your UIDs in here, Kachoy. Kachoy Boo Boo Ya. Make sure everything moved over from the previous server. Love you guys. Okay, I'll be back a little bit later. Stay safe. Longers, I'm rooting for you. Shoulders, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, Bears, we're all Lions. Can I get a ka-chaya? Peace, everybody. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Ka-chaya!